I just want to go back in terms of, when you got into this whole kind of the media side of it. How does one start a TV channel?
It's a good question because you know what? It was, it's difficult. I even get asked today, please set us up a TV channel. I'm like, listen, are you sure? Are you sure you want a TV channel? Because, it's so expensive to run. Look, it was a little bit difficult because at the time, in all fairness, I was looking to launch a tabloid. And then I met Devinder, who I basically, he was running a channel called Legal TV at the time. And we kind of got our heads together and we looked at a concept. And I think Brit Asia had already launched then, and they had Brit Asia at the time. We were in the same studios, and there was a few names that got bantered around Punjabi world and Sikh world and this and that. And then, we just came up with the concept Sikh Channel. So the channel and the infrastructure was there.
Mm.
I kind of learned that concept, if I'm honest with you. And then what happened was, because I was connected and within, I had very strong links within the Sikh community because of my family background, I was able to really very quickly bring the community on board and start. It was quite easy, to be honest, Ricky. It was quite easy to get that platform set up. I think the previous owners were looking, they were actually in TV and media, and they were the ones who kind of had that co-investment. Brit Asia was very new from memory. Yeah, was very, very new. Or I think Sikh Channel was, yeah, that's right. I think Brit Asia was on before Sikh Channel, and then we came out after, about a year after.
Yeah, I remember it being close because at some of the beginning parts of Brit Asia, I did little bits on Brit Asia where Apache did his stuff, doing his real talk. And there was some other football show pilots and things that were going on. And I always remember being into the same studios.
Well, I remember just putting it on the TV and thinking, oh my God, this is amazing. The Punjabi community, Bhangra, wow, we've got our own channel. It was amazing for, when I remember in 2009 or probably 8, and I looked at it and I thought, wow, this is cool. This is great. And it was good. It's just that we get busy and we just put it on just to see what's new and what's the new songs and so on, which is great. And, and I think it's just kept that history going. But to start a channel, look, it was hard. I think that 1 year of setting Sikh Channel up was like running 100 Gurdwara in one. Yeah. And it was just a massive,
but that's a good point that you're raising there. How did you get the buy-in from a lot of the Gurdwara at the time? Because anything new concept is almost like shunned away. No, let's leave it. How did you get that?
It was easy because I said, and I sold the fact that this is the first channel in the world for the Sikh community. And look, I'll tell you some things that I probably haven't told anyone. I remember we had to reach out to by Daljit Singh, and Ranjit Singh Shergill, and I phoned Ruben Singh up at that time, and I said, Ruben, look, we've just launched this channel, and it's for the Sikh community, it's for the Chardhi Kala. I was very passionate, very very energized over it, and he said, look, no problem, Ranjit Singh staying at my house, why don't you come here? What do you want? I said, look, how about he just tells people to do direct debits? And it was just things, because look, we at that time we were learning. We didn't know what was right, we didn't know what was wrong, we didn't know which way to do it, what not to do. So we were learning as we were going along, and we were trying to stay professional at the same time, and had to make sure no one's saying nothing wrong on the binding. And I thought, well, look, this is a guy who knows what he's preaching. Then let's just go to him. And then he basically did an appeal, and I remember it so well. The phones just went off the hook, and we couldn't find people to take the calls, and people just came, and it was a great feeling. And then I think we asked, Bindopal Singh and so many other Katavajiks, to be fair.
But do you feel, okay, here's the question. Do you feel like that also is could be taking advantage of somebody elderly there to like, the more money I give, the more chance, you know, I'm connected with God and all of this kind of, you know, for the direct debits. Because I know from a business point of view, you need the money to sustain the channel. But then from the other side, from a donation point of view, how did you balance that? Because there it is dancing on a line.
It's true, and hence why I kind of moved on, you know, from after setting all of them, because my only agenda was to make sure the Barney reaches around the world. So that was my concept. I never really looked at what happened on the finances. I was more creative. Let's get it out. Let's bring the people in. Let's make sure, you know, everyone's doing the right thing. It's a good question, and you know, to keep that balance. Sometimes I think I'm gonna be diplomatic with this question, Ricky. Sometimes people remember the captain who sailed the ship and not the owner of the ship, you know. And I think they remember where that journey went and what they learned and what they created. So I think,
okay. Okay, all right. So those who are listening in, you could always send him an email for more information.